Welcome into Zions Bank Stadium for the boys 4A Lacrosse State Championship. We've got 1 versus 2, the top-seeded Judge Memorial Bulldogs taking on the second-seeded Sky View Bobcats. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Scott Kellner will be with me here momentarily. Should be a fun battle. Judge, the number 1 seed here in 4A, wins over Hillcrest, Timpanogos, and Green Canyon to get to this championship game. They've been one of the top teams in the classification all year. And Skyview, non-region play, had a couple early losses, but they got that all sorted out for region, and they find themselves back in a state championship game looking for their first state championship since this became sanctioned. The Bobcats in the beautiful baby blues, and Judge in the white and reds. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. We do our best to keep it synchronized with the clock here in the stadium. At times we'll start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing, as we try to keep it as close to the official clock here as possible. Skyview, the second seed in 4A, wins over Mountain View, Bear River, and then Ridgeline in that semi. It's been a really good year for the Skyview Bobcats. Starting in goal today, Logan Arrington, the sophomore. He was fantastic in that semi-win over Ridgeline. Meanwhile, the starting goalie for Judge today is going to be reliable Connor Knight. 577 save percentage for him as Skyview working right in front, and that was off the post. Boy, a great look in front there. I believe that was Cole Peterson. The Bobcats keeping it here. Oh, tried to get that right back to Hellstern, and he didn't see it till it was too late. And now we'll get a chance to talk about Judge a little bit. The Bulldogs, 16-3 on the year, 8-0 out of region play. A young group for Coach Broska, including, a bunch of sophomores. This young man, Rome Swanwick, sophomore, led the state in scoring this year as a sophomore. He's going to be special when it's all said and done. Already is. Here is Sean Jerome. He'll take a wind-up. That was wide and backed up by Judge. They'll keep it here. Swanwick and Jerome, the leading scorers for the Bulldogs. Gus Wood, Gowski, also been very strong for the Bulldogs this season. The take here, fended off by Arrington. We talk about how good he was in that semifinal, and he tracks the ball so well. He might be one of the better tracker goalies that I've seen this year. And we just saw him in that semifinal. He's living up to that here early in this championship game. Is Skyview looking for the clear, and Jackson bringing it up for the Bobcats will show some patience here. Talk about the Bobcat offense. Easton Ballard, what a year he's had, over 60 goals this year. Josh Moe has been great for them as well. This guy, Stockton Checkets, he's a big body, and boy, he uses it to his advantage, especially working from X as they give this to Hellstern, and that was backed up here. There's a lot of options because we mentioned Bishop. He's another one of the offensive contributors for the Bobcats. Good read there by Moe. I didn't have much fed in front, and Peterson sends that wide. Skyview's gotten to state championship games. They ran into Green Canyon and haven't been able to bring home the trophy. Hoping this year ends a little bit differently are the boys from Smithfield. Here's a shot low and scored. Skyview the first on the board. Good looking shot from their leading scorer, Easton Ballard, as Skyview takes the 1-0 lead. Big rip there, and Skyview's been able to get some early looks inside on this Judge defense. Good for them to see that ball go into the cage as this face-off won by Skyview. That's an aspect that will be interesting because you've got some strength on strength going in that battle. Parley Thacker has been really good for Skyview on the face-off this year. And while he's been good, Judge has a young man in his own right, another sophomore, Dallas Matina. has been fantastic. He's over a 700 win percentage from face-off this year. Parley Thacker right around 650. So strength on strength on the face-off for both these two teams. That will be really, really key for whoever wins this. Just setting up Gowski here. Here's Jerome, had a rip a little bit earlier. Shot and a score. Sean Jerome with the answer for Judge. When you talk about youth, we saw it in the 6A game. Sometimes that youth, you don't quite know how they're going to come and respond. How about Sean Jerome with a nice take there, hoping to settle this Judge offense a little bit here in the early going, tied up at 1 apiece. Judge was one of the top scoring teams, well, the top scoring team in 4A this season. Did a great job with their offense. We talk about some of the top end scorers as Matina couldn't quite win the possession there for Judge as Skyview trying to battle here. Trying to get the clear. That one mishandled. It's back to Judge. As we welcome in Scott Kellner. Scott, welcome in. Traffic. It's a Friday in Utah on Memorial Day weekend nonetheless.
I underestimated the traffic jam.
Good start here. 1-1. Judge and Skyview. Scott, we saw these two teams in the semifinal. What were you most looking forward to in this matchup here?
Well, I was really looking forward to, again, watching this Judge offense as we get a great goal there.
Big rip from Maddox Comey. We didn't talk about him. He's a 20-plus goal scorer, but that one, boy, Arrington never even saw.
And that's really what I was expecting to see from Judge. Lots of people participating on offense. Comey coming into the middle. Great shot to get that to go past the Sky View Bobcats keeper. But yeah, just on the other side of the field, Skyview's defense, just whether or not they're going to be able to keep up with this high-powered Judge offense. And the face-offs too, something else that I think we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, Skyview has been really strong from face-off early as this one jarred loose. Matina coming up with it. Has got a good nickname from his coach. They call him Tatanka. So we might use that a little bit here. Hope we're pronouncing that appropriately. Sent up here for Judge, touched in, and Swanwick now trying to work off the angle. A little turnaround here, looking top side, was just shy of the post. Jerome. Skyview's so big. That was one of the things that was interesting to me, Judge against Green Canyon, was how they tried to deal with that physicality inside, because they're going to have to deal with that here with a more skilled offensive team in Skyview. Swanwick working down to Comey. Coming near, Swanwick. Had a little lane there, jump shot. Oh my goodness. That's a high heater there from Rome Swanwick, his first today.
Judge just doing such a good job of moving the ball around the perimeter, getting the defense compact. Swanwick, just a nice little hitch move into the middle. Such a good shooter. We saw that in the semifinals on Wednesday. And what were we talking about with Swanwick? Just his ability to play with the ball, his ability to play without the ball. Just a great offensive player all around.
You wonder how youth settles into a state championship game. It's settling in mighty well for Judge. Tatanka here with the win. We've got a timeout here for possession. Timeout taken by Judge. Midway in this opening quarter, it's the top-seeded Bulldogs with a 3-0 lead. Looking back here. Judge possession. Good crowds here for both sides. Judge looking for first state. Well, actually, 4A will have a new state champion, first-time state champion since this has been a sanctioned sport in 4A. Green Canyon won the previous two. Jerome. Oh, nice cut back to the middle shot, and that one sails high. And one there by Arrington. Good chase by the Sky View keeper. Sky View trying to work this up. That pass over the intended target, but that's what teammates are for right there. Bates. I was really interested before this 4A tournament started if anyone would have the offense to match Judge. And as we watched the semi, I was like, Skyview might.
I mean, they got some great shooters on this Skyview team. A lot of seniors, experienced team.
That one lost back behind goal and trickles into the cage where it's able to be gathered by Knight. Good clear. Gorman across the timeline. He's got a little lane. Good decision with Swanwick. We talked about this in that semi. Roma's a guy, look, he's one of the best scorers in the state, but he never tries to insert himself too much. And even there, it's like, most guys would probably take that, try to force something. He's going to show some patience, let the offense set up, and work through it.
We talked a lot about how important it was to play in transition on Wednesday, but part of that is having the IQ to know when it's a good time to push and when it's not. And Swanwick showed right there, it was a good idea to pull it out. Let's get the offense set up, get a look that we want instead of trying to force something and turn it over.
Here's Jerome. Seizing a little lane. Oh, man. What placement by Sean Jerome. Did a great job changing the level of that shot.
Makes it so hard for a goalie when you're changing planes. Nice overhand bounce shot. So hard for Arrington to read. Is it going high? Is it going low? Just really good fundamental shooting from Judge.
4-1. What a start for the Bulldogs. After they gave up the first goal of the game. 4 unanswered. Battle here. Skyview had it, but we have, whistle here. Boy, that's delayed. Do we have a problem on the back end of this? The official kept looking that direction. Judge will start it. Swanwick getting back with Wood. Kowski. 3 to go in the opening quarter. Sends over. Rising shot. My goodness. Swanwick. Boy, that jumped on Arrington quickly.
Swan kind of using his defender, Brody Sawyer, as a screen, shooting around his defender, not really giving Arrington an opportunity to track the ball. Beautiful low-high riser. Just the shooting from Judge is next level.
It is. Boy, it's been dialed in. Face-off win. Jerome. Well, I don't know that I expected this kind of explosion in this opening quarter. 2.5 to go. Little fake there by Sean. Evans. Nice interception there by Sawyer. He kind of came back after that last goal to Arrington, was kind of talking to him. You talk about, using that screen. I'm sure those two had a good conversation. Sawyer there getting the turnover. Here's Ballard. Bishop. Mo. Come near side. Ballard. Got into the tee, trying to work through it. How about that, Judge D? More than just scoring for the Bulldogs. Beaudry. He had a really good semifinal as well.
Well, I think one of the things about this Judge team, we spoke about it on Wednesday, is just how skilled and talented these poles are with the ball. Beaudry, one of those poles, not afraid to carry the ball over, not afraid to shoot.
Yeah, and had a goal in that one. Giving right back to the screener. Jerome. Shot on that one off the post. Arrington saw that one well. Arrington was trying to lead Gowski. Final seconds. Gowski with a shot and scores. Gowski with 5 seconds left makes it 6-1. 6-0 run for the Bulldogs.
Just great clock awareness. A couple of mishandled passes. Gowski picks up the loose ball, knows he doesn't have time. He's got to take it to the cage. Goes one-on-one, gets a great shot off, and gets that to go past Arrington.
Martina. And that'll do it. First quarter in the books. It's the top-seeded Bulldogs with a strong start. 6-1. They lead Sky View in the 4A state championship. Start of the second quarter, 6-1 Judge. What a start for the Bulldogs. Dane Stewart, Scott Kilner. Scott, I mean, if you're Skyview, man, they're just getting jumped on. We always talk about how important faceoffs are, but it's hard for them to even get possession, much less maintain it and get some shots right now.
I think possession will be huge for Skyview going forward. Another face-off win for the Bulldogs. Matina's been an absolute animal on the face-off X. Look for Skyview. They're going to have to try to score in transition. They're going to have to try to win the ground ball battle. They're going to have to try to out-physical, use their size and experience and try to out-physical this Judge team.
It has been a tough start for Skyview defensively. Here's a close shot. Cannot give Swanwick a look like that close. As you see Swanwick, the celebration, love it. He's feeling really good here in this championship game.
That's one of the things that we love about Swanwick. He can play with the ball out of his stick. Just great back cut. Gets open. Left-handed shot. A faraway pipe past Arrington. Just a real complete offensive player.
Tatanka is a word for buffalo. And speaking of Matina, that being his nickname, that long hair kind of coming, you can kind of see it, right? And he's a big, stout kid. An important face-off win here for Skyview. See if they can get that offense back in some rhythm.
I'd like to see them doing what they were doing the other night, which was initiating the offense with Stockton Checkets behind the goal. And that's their sort of bread and butter offense. We haven't really seen it yet this game. I'd like to see them get back to that.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Here you go. Checkett's coming around, setting one up. Good hard close there. And that pass will give it back. And that's where there have just been several turnovers here early. Been a big difference in this first half. And that's the thing to me, is that this Judge team is super skilled, but because they're young, I do kind of wonder if you could use some of your size, and Sky View just hasn't been able to establish that yet.
Well, they're really good at using space and running. Really good at just running away from pressure, finding space. Some players, they pick up a ground ball, they try to run through 3 or 4 players. You're going to get a turnover every time. Judge very good about picking up ground balls and running to space right away and then moving it. They're good at avoiding the pressure, and that's been kind of a factor so far, I feel like, this game. Sky View's got to try to figure out a way to clamp down and use some of their physicality.
They just brought this young man on. That hits off the crossbar. How about that ricochet all the way back nearly to the other box? Wow. Trickling back, Ballard has it. Checkett's working over. Quick spin, shot, and that one fought off by Knight.
2 Judge players diving for that, but it seems like Judge might want it a little bit more.
They want it. They want it. There's a feistiness about Judge's game right now, and I don't mean like overly physical. They haven't shied away from that, but there's just a locked in. You can just see it's a locked in focus right now for the Bulldogs. Look at that. Great help. As Ballard can't find a lane. Peterson gives over. Wind up shot from Ballard. No, backed up.
It's a good take.
Yep. Checkett's. Shot there, high, backed up again. That's the other thing, we talk about Checkett's working from X. Right now, it's the long pull Kranich, I think is how you say it. My apologies if that's wrong. Number 81 for Judge. Going to battle with him. He's a big kid, too. And with that long pull, you see he's not going to back down from Checkett's at all. A little wrap around wide.
But what Sky View tries to do is, Checkett's has got to beat Kranich and draw that slide, and that's when their offense is so good.
Yeah.
And right now, Kranich doing a good job of just playing him one-on-one.
Skipped over Peterson with a shot. That didn't make its way through. Kept here. That pass high. And how about Swanwick? Little screen there, now on the run. Numbers for Judge. Jerome couldn't catch up to that. That pass is just a touch behind him. Sky View looking for the clear. And do we have a timeout? Yeah, Sky View took the timeout to save that possession. Less than 8 to go. Timeout Bobcats. Trailing here by 6 in the first half. Sky View possession. Ballard. Up top here with Bishop. Just defensively, Bishop coming in, that was just wide. Just going to say they're not having to move a ton, right? That ball, everything on the outside right now for Sky View. Really, that interior, that D's pretty set for Judge right now. Sent up. There's a shot saved by Knight.
Yeah, It was a nice opportunity, too easy for Knight. Stick side hip.
Yeah, he didn't have to move that much at all.
No. Got to put that low and away.
Or a bounce or something,
Or bounce,
right?
yeah. Change planes, low and away.
Turned over, Talbot.
Good second chance opportunity here, though, for Sky View.
Yes, yep. They give it back to Jackson. Now Checkets.
Nice.
Oh, nice take. Cole Jackson able to get one past Knight. Get a little rhythm, momentum back for the Bobcats.
And that's the kind of play that we need to see. They need to be aggressive on the ride, try to force some turnovers, get some second chance opportunities. Skyview capitalizes on that one. Nice move by Cole Jackson, putting that away.
Yeah.
Making, forcing a tough save. Gets that one to go.
And that's where I feel like a lot of the Skyview looks have been looks within their offense, but they're all kind of 12, 15 further out, right?
Yeah.
If you can get closer, try to make it a little more challenging on Knight to pick that up.
Yeah.
And it will be Bobcat possession. We saw a 6-goal deficit in the 6A state championship that was overcome. Come back to a tie game. Is that one a high bouncer? Backed up here. Oh, good stick by Kranich. Tried to keep it in. How about that save? Oh, couldn't possess it. Hellstrom back with it for Skyview. Little move. Shooting lane for Ballard.
Good move by a little S dodge.
Yeah.
Around one defender, over the slide. Great take.
Peterson. Trying to get back to the middle. They're trying those bounce shots. Man, there's a big ricochet on a lot of these shots from Skyview. Bounce off, I should say.
Yeah, a couple of high bouncers. Try to get that a little bit closer to the crease.
It's one of the tough things. You know, you play semis at a different venue and championships at a different venue. Is that one wide? You always wonder what adjustment that requires from a player, right? They're both turf fields, but turf fields all play differently. Composition's different.
Skyview getting a lot of shots here on this possession, though.
A little wraparound by Checkets. That was off the side of the goal. That was not in. In fact, I think originally that even fooled Knight. He went to dig it out and realized it wasn't in the net.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody reacted like it was a goal, but it was outside.
Gowski. Bring it up. Works with Jerome. He'll get the touch. Here's Wood. The wind has been picking up here at Zions Bank. Left to right on your screen. Judge playing into that. We approach 3.5 to go in the half. Wood comes near side, Gowski. Skyview very active here defensively. Gowski still on it, trying to work around. Fought off by Arrington. We've got a timeout. Yeah, timeout, Judge. Skyview's starting to settle into this one. 7-2-3 to go.
It seems like, Judge kind of came out, maybe punched Skyview in the mouth a little bit. They weren't necessarily ready for, to go down 6-1 in the first quarter. It seems like they've kind of settled, gotten together, regrouped, had some good offensive sets, got some good looks, starting to find some more confidence on offense. And we need to just see if the defense can find that same confidence for some stops.
Yeah.
Try to get some stops on Judge, get some good saves from Arrington. Try to get some good outlets. Try to create some offense in transition with Arrington. We saw him throw good outlet passes on Wednesday. We know he can make saves. We know he can clear the ball. I think that'll be a big key to Skyview's success as with 3 minutes left here.
I think the other thing, too, is that, it's a state championship game.
Yeah.
Right? And when you're young like Judge, you come in, maybe you're amped up. And sometimes that might not be good. Maybe that helped them get off to this blazing start, and now you kind of settle in. And if Skyview's like, yeah, you gave up some goals. Okay, now they're, if they have kind of an energy drain a little bit because they exerted too much early, can you scrap back in this game if you're Skyview? And sometimes just, guys, stick to the plan, right? Stick to the game plan. We see the defense being a little more settled. The offense had more possession, some more shots and looks. Still a long way to go in this one. Sent up, wind up, Jerome is wide, backed up here. A little roll going low. How about that finish from Gus Wood? Boy, that was such a quick shot.
Relatively low angle, but does a good job of really reaching his stick out to try to increase it. Took the hit after the contact, sacrificing his body for the goal. Nice move by Gus Wood and good finish to get that one past Arrington.
Another face-off win. Oh, deflected. Good stick there by Ballard. And Skyview had it. Had a failure. We'll give it to Skyview. Here's Checkets. Ballard. Oh, you see that defense. Oh, nice little sidestep there. Ballard, again, that one coming off high. Knocked away by Kranich. Oh, trying to dice that defense with a throw there to Mo, but that pass couldn't be handled, and it's back to Judge. Good idea there by Skyview.
The other interesting thing that Skyview does is they do prefer a man ride, which is most teams do a drop back zone ride Oh, great save. Was that off the pipe? That was off the pipe.
I think so.
It'll be interesting to see if they change that up throughout the course of the game or if they're going to stick to a man ride.
That one lost. Scott, is that something you can change, like in the flow of a game? Do you need a timeout or a half to make those adjustments?
I would call a timeout and talk about what our riding strategy would be.
But that's something that you could simply change in a 2-minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most teams practice zone ride, man ride. Right. And the idea with the zone is dropping back, prevent the fast break. The idea with a man is you have a better chance to maybe, if the other team is pretty crafty with their clears, you have a better chance of not going off sides or better coverage, man-on-man coverage, a little bit easier sometimes.
I think the problem with that is we've seen the speed of Judge is problematic for the man right now, right?
It is. Yeah, it can be. It can be.
Judge staying here, Jerome. Working around, man. That's such a tough angle shot. And Jerome just manages that so well, fits it over the shoulder. And that's the third goal of the game for Sean Jerome. Putting you in touch a tough spot because Swanwick is setting that screen. And now you got two of the top scorers sitting behind the goal. And it's like, good luck.
Yeah. I mean, Jerome, and the thing that I loved about that, and really with all the Judge shooters, they're so good at finishing, hiding their stick behind their body, finishing overhand, just making it so hard for Arrington to track the ball, even on some of these low-angle shots.
Here is Swanwick, 5 seconds to go. Judge looking for one more, it's just wide. And that will do it. We've come to the half. 9-2. What a start for the Judge Memorial Bulldogs as they've got a big lead here at the half in the 4A state championship. Ready to start our second half. 9-2. Wow, what a strong start for Judge. Went up 7-1 in this game. 2 hat tricks already. Rome Swanwick with 3, Sean Jerome with 3. Been a pretty one-sided battle. And we had a penalty at the half. I missed the call, but it will be Judge starting with possession and our first man-up opportunity of the game.
The penalty was on Sky View number 67, Carter Andrews. 1 minute for unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness was the call. Did not see a lot of penalties in the semi. They let it be very physical in the 6A championship. This game hasn't been overly physical, but we haven't seen, again, some of the, I think they've let him play more so in this one as well. As a shot straight up is wide and backed up. And I'll actually take this moment, shout out to the officiating crews, because I think all week, semifinals and championships, they've let it play, and they've been consistent. They've called what they've had to. And I think they've done a really good job officiating all week, 4A, 5A, 6A, semis, and championships thus far. Shot there, that's off the side.
See if Skyview can get the clear man down.
Yep. I have just 9 more seconds left on this man down. Bishop handing off in front. Josh Moe. Been waiting for him to get going. They've looked for him a couple times. They haven't been able to complete it, but Josh Moe there with his first goal of the game.
There's a beautiful back cut by Moe in transition. Defense so focused on the ball coming into the box. Moe cutting right in front of the goal. Great job by his teammate finding him, and he puts that one away.
And now we've got some games going on, not only on the field, but Mother Nature weighing in. The rain kind of started to come down at half. It's been kind of backing off. Forecast says we're going to deal with that for the next 2 hours. So we'll see if that has any implication. Can certainly mess with the pocket, the meshing.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little ominous out there.
Yeah.
It's not...
I'm just hoping we don't get the thunderstorms we had last year where, like, every day was delayed by hours. That was something else. Skyview able to secure it. Yeah, every day last year, semi-championship week, we had like multiple hour delays because of thunderstorms. And it was very tiring as we've got a timeout taken here by Skyview just a minute and a half in to this third quarter.
Glad to see Skyview get on the board early, though, here in the third quarter. It's going to be really important for them, just for their confidence. They started to get some good looks in the second quarter. The offense with Stockton, Checkets behind the goal, sort of initiating, looking for those skip passes up high, getting some good looks. They need to try to do a better job of drawing a slide. They need to try to do a better job of drawing the slide, forcing the Judge defense to rotate, bang, bang, attack from the weak side. It's great that they're initiating from behind the goal with Stockton. I think he's one of their best, ball handlers and probably one of their best distributors. We just got to try to beat his man, draw a slide, look for those skip passes.
I think one of the tough things is that Judge defensively has their defense been really stout, and they haven't had to move a lot. So they've had a lot of traffic in front of that cage. It's been hard for some of those longer shots to really kind of see and paint for Skyview. That goal comes in transition. Right. Can you get running more, and can that free up some room against this what's been a stingy Judge D?
I think they're going to have to. They're going to have to score every which way. They're going to have to score in transition. They're going to have to score in 6-on-6. They're going to have to ride hard, create second chance opportunities. I mean, they're going to have to play a complete game to come back. But I think they have a chance to do it.
Well, they certainly have a lot of time, and they've got the talent. We talk about this is a team that can find the back of the net. They got 2 goal scorers that are 50-plus, well, nearing 50. One's well over. Josh Moe is sitting unofficially right around 46, 47, I believe. We'll round up.
Yeah.
So
I work in finance. I round up all the time.
Hand it off in front. Oh, and that's when Hellstrom just kind of works his way away. Tough angle. Oh, my goodness. Good save there by Knight. It's right into the body, and now here comes Judge. Some speed. Ooh, wide by Wood.
That was an amazing outlet pass by Knight. Sort of a Johnny U right into the basket of his teammate, only where he could get it. Creates a fast break opportunity.
Comey. Boy, good pass right to the middle. Left all alone right in that prime scoring area. And Gus Wood takes care of business.
Yeah, Skyview defense got caught ball watching. Let Judge sort of find a soft spot in the defense at 12 yards. Can't do that.
You know, the amazing thing about watching Judge, and in the 6A game, Coach Searle pointed this out about corners, like all their passes are clean and they complete them all. And they're not these long passes. It's very relatively short distance. Boom, boom, boom. And that's kind of how that sequence was for Judge. That ball's on a rope. It knows where it's going. It's caught. And it just is operating at a different speed right now for the Bulldogs. Couldn't keep that in. Boy, physical play. Absorbed by Moe. Checkets. Peterson.
Judge is in his zone.
It's a long shot. Knight's there. Oh, look at Knight. Confident handle there. Clear just a little wide. It'll go back to Skyview.
Smart idea for Judge to come out in his zone. Maybe they sensed that Skyview was picking up some momentum on offense in that second quarter. Come out, give them a totally different look. Great save by Knight.
Got help here with Gowski. Gotta work this up. Yep, failure.
Skyview doing his own ride that time too. Changing up the ride. Both teams changing up some of their tactics here in the third quarter.
Some room for Mo. Oh, he left it. He's getting ready to put that one on Cage. And now in transition, Gowski. Down ball, collected by Jackson. Wind up, fire, goal.
Nice.
Cole Jackson, second of the game for the Bobcats.
He got knocked down. Is he all right? It looks like he's all right. He got right back up. Cole Jackson with his second.
And both those goals now in transition for Skyview.
Yeah.
Again, when they can kind of get some room, again, they got the ability to do it. It's just finding it. And then the 6-on-6 been where it's been tough to do.
Yeah.
10-4. This face-off. This will be collected by Beaudry. Oof. Nearly had an opportunity right in front of the net. Kept here by Swanwick. Chopped that away. Out of the air. Just a pop fly. Got a step to the middle, wide, backed up. They've ran that play several times today. Got good looks off of it. Here's Jerome. Past the midway point in our third quarter. Wood. Jerome. Tough angle there, Skyview. Good job of getting the stick in there. And now here come the Bobcats. We talk about transition. Here they come. They can have numbers. Ballard. Able to regather. Ballard. Lane here, shot high, backed up. Check-its. Greenwich really has done a nice job defending X today.
Yeah.
Gowski. Swanwick just coming up. He's got it now. Hands over. Jerome. There's a shot and the goal. Sean Jerome. Was talking with a family who has kids who play in Judge's region. They say, yeah, Swanwick's good, but that Jerome kid, he is really tough. And you see a goal like that, they're both really good.
He's so, I mean, he changes directions so fast. It's just so tough to guard. A little bit of a hitch step into his right hand. Just such a good shooter, low and away on Arrington.
His face-off win, collected by Beaudry.
Ooh, that was a push.
Yep. Sky View able to get it back. The Judge bench petitioning for a call. And a whistle here. Push. Kind of a mixed signal. It'll be Sky View possession.
Ooh, nice take there. That was Peyton Hellstrom with the shot.
Here's Ballard. That shot is wide. Bishop. We have not called his name a lot tonight. Feeding in front. Just wide. Good look there for Mo.
It's a great cut.
Good eyes to find him, too.
Yeah.
That one was checked loose. Check-its. Helster in the shot. They're starting to get looks, but they haven't been able to get him on cage.
Yeah. The shooting from Sky View is just not at the same level of the Judge shooters.
Yeah. Ballard worked through, had it checked loose. Wood.
I sometimes tell my offensive kids, yeah, shooting is really almost half the game. It doesn't matter what we're doing. If you can't shoot the ball and put it on cage, yeah, it doesn't matter what else we do.
Yeah. You got to score to win, right?
You got to score to win. You got to shoot to score.
Oh, fed in front. The Judge sticks. I'll tell you what, because even right there, you've got Cooper Arrington right in front of the cage, unmarked. And they just knock it down and then swipe it away. Ballard. Trying to work through. Denied again. But the follow-up wouldn't go. Oh, Mo had himself maybe the best look of the game for Sky View. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Yeah. Just Connor Knight is having a great game. Really making it tough on these Sky View shooters. You just really have to be such an accurate shooter to get this to go past Knight.
1 minute left in the third. Goes through. Oh, that one denied.
It was something we brought up in the games on Wednesday. You know, feeding the crease when the defense is set, they're going to knock down the pass. Really, the only good time to feed the crease is when there's been a slide. When the defense is rotating or they're not in position with their sticks up to knock down a pass, Judge is going to knock down any look to the crease without a slide.
Yeah. That's an over and back there. Good idea trying to get that to check. It was just a step behind him. And it will be Judge possession. Final 18 seconds of this third quarter. Skyview's had a couple goals. Judge has had answers for him. Skyview won't get a shot away, and that'll do it. 3/4 of the way through the 4A state championship, and Judge will take a 7-goal start of the fourth quarter. 11-4 Judge. Skyview has had opportunities in the second half. That third quarter, they probably had more possession than Judge. They just really weren't able to take advantage of them. Good looks. Couldn't get them on frame. When they did, Knight continues to be great, a keeper for the Bulldogs. Checkett's reeling back. This will be backed up here. Skyview, a little low shot there. That did not make its way through. Stay here with Skyview. Judge thought that was going to be theirs. Oh, tough shot. Checkett's working around.
Nice.
There you go. That might be the first time I've seen Checkett's between the semi and today score as he's brought it from X. Usually those eyes are up. He's looking for a passing lane, but that time he goes top shelf and finishes.
Using that big body. Using that big body, lowering his shoulder down. He doesn't need, he's not the quickest of foot, but he doesn't need much. He just needs half a step, get his hands free, take that next step to greatness, get in front of the goal, improve his angle, and he gets that one to go past Knight.
And he's got over 20 goals. I don't mean to say he doesn't score doing that, but it's just in the 2 games we've seen of him, usually he's been more of getting the offense initiated from that spot rather than looking to finish.
But I think that's important. I think he needs to do both.
Agreed.
He can't just be a passer. Judge is going to know he's just a passer. If he's not going to the cage, they're never going to send help. It's never going to free up anybody else on the offense. He needs to attack the goal like he's going to score.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Jerome, he's got some room. Steps up. Ooh, goodness.
That high heat right past Arrington. Stick side high, too. Arrington didn't even see it.
Jerome has scored in every quarter. He's got 5 today. His placement today has been remarkable.
Yeah.
For Sean Jerome.
Really, really impressive. The combo of Jerome and Swanwick, the future's bright.
They're both sophomores.
For the Bulldogs.
Yeah, both sophomores. Gathered by Matina. Picked off. Talbot Forcing the turnover there is Bishop coming up. Got in front. Kranich with that stick. Extra pass right in front. That's great offense from Sky View. You get that defense moving and you get it, 3-4 yards. That's a good finish for Josh Moe.
Zachary Matillo will face off.
Nice move by Thacker. Switched it up there.
I want to start to see, Skyview needs to start playing with a little bit more intention. They need to start dodging right away. Here we go. Nice.
Ballard has not had a lot of good looks like that. You can kind of see that coming. Again, that defense a little slow to close out on him.
Yep.
He gets some steps towards the goal, paints the corner.
Yeah, there's not time to sort of pass the ball around and try to figure out who's going. They need to have their dodging figured out right away. Whenever that midi gets onto the field, they need to be going right away every time. There's not enough time.
In case you missed it, Corner Canyon Davis. Corner Canyon was the younger team. They built a lead in the fourth quarter. The more experienced team came back to tie it up. We got the youth of Judge, some experience of Skyview. Could the experience of Skyview have a similar outcome today? Judge going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, there's just been, I've noticed a couple of times Skyview with their offense, there's sometimes a little hesitation around who's going, are you going, am I going? They kind of play catch, move it around until they finally figure out, okay, I'm going to go. And there's not enough time in the game for it to be like that. At Westminster, we called it third man. When once that third offensive player came in from the box, that was who was going. And they were going right away. And so there wasn't any question about when are we dodging. It's when that guy comes on the field, we're going to give them the ball. They're going to go right away out of the box.
Well, I think the other thing, too, is that they've been able to get the Judge Memorial defense to move.
Yeah.
I talked about this early. It felt like everything in front of the cage for Judge in the first half was just anchored. And it's not that they weren't moving, but they didn't have to move. Everything was just perimeter-based.
Right.
The last couple of minutes, it feels like you now see some cracks. Yeah. The Skyview's been able to open up, and be that with speed or quicker ball movement that they've been able to take advantage of, where they aren't having to now shoot through 2, 3, 4 guys from 15, 18 yards out, right? It's more in the 8 to 10 range. You got maybe one guy there, or it's a straight on with the goal, and it's been different.
Right. Yeah, it feels like they're playing. Feels like their offense is picking up.
Yeah.
Here in this fourth quarter.
Judge will start it. 9.5 to go. Trentman sending up. Jerome. Sean will work this down to Comey. Comey coming back near side. Jerome will step up and was looking top and sailed it high. Flag here on the play. Nice move. Swanwick brings off the iron. This will go out, and we'll get the penalty call here. the indication, I think, just going to be a 30-second technical.
Yeah, I didn't see the penalty.
I saw the indication, and then I saw the T, and I was like, all right, I know the T, but I didn't know the indication.
Bobcats penalty number 57, TJ Eck. 30 seconds for delay of game.
Oh, delay.
Yeah. Kind of a weird one. Don't see that signal a lot.
Swanwick working back. Shot saved by Arrington. He made some early saves in this one. And not a big one for the Bobcats.
Bobcats are back to full strength.
And the penalty has been killed off. Peterson. So checked away, kept here. Trying to be at least. Ground ball. Comey sticking with it for Judge. Finally scooped by Mo. A pair of Bulldogs, though, jar it loose again. And Judge has it. Jerome on a breakaway. Sean Jerome with goal number 6 for Judge.
Yeah, just tough ground ball in the middle of the field. Jerome comes up with it. Streaking down the field, one-on-one with Arrington. Puts it low and away. Great physicality by Judge and by Sean Jerome to get that ground ball and get the goal.
And sticking with it. I mean, it felt like there were multiple times where a team was going to come away with it, and the opposing team keeps battling and swiping and just physical battle for that ground ball. Jerome able to take advantage. Just out of play will be Sky View possession. Bishop. Fed in front. Boy, Jackson was in a great area, but didn't catch it before making the move. Oh. Broken stick on the play. As Bishop taking that back. Goal difference, and we had a whistle. Offside. Yeah, 7 for the Cats.
Oh, too many.
I'm all sorts of confused here. There's still a flag on the backside, but that was, I think, from earlier. I don't know if they ever picked it up. There were 7 down here. And we've got a slashing penalty called on Judge.
Hey, get their coaches off the field! Judge Memorial penalty, number 19, William Trentman. 1 minute for slashing.
So Judge will go man down, I think, for the first time today.
I think you're right. I think this would be the first man up opportunity for Skyview.
fed in front. Again, that wasn't cleanly possessed before looking for that shot opportunity. Kept here.
They were in the crease?
I don't know. I missed that.
I think Sky View was in the crease. That is an unfortunate, unforced error.
Coming across. Here's Evans. Touch it in, and Judge can kill off the rest of this penalty. Gowski. Being defended by Bishop. Gowski coming around. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah. I thought that hit came in high. Multiple flags here, officials seeing that.
It's always, I feel like, a dangerous position to be in on defense when you're have an extra man and you're trying to decide whether you should double the ball or not. You can overcommit, split the double team, or maybe get another penalty like that, get a draw penalty like this.
30-second push there, the call. I was expecting something more drastic, but.
Yeah, with that high hit. Yeah.
Woodworking to Swanwick. Now back with Trentman. Yeah, that's a tough angle hit off the iron.
Good look.
Very good look. That was off of a Sky View player.
Sky View's back to full strength.
Sky View's killed off the penalty. Still with it. Comey coming around. Shot saved by Arrington. And a crease violation here. We'll give it to Sky View.
Comey's a little slow to get up.
Yeah. Coming off here. He's feeling that one. Judge last year got to the semifinal with a bunch of freshmen. Lost in that one. And boy, have they played a great game here today in this championship. Looking for their first championship as this being a sanctioned sport. Won championships back with club. Had to disband the program due to numbers. It was first sanctioned, but boy, it's a good program now. Healthy, strong, a lot of youth. Coach Broska and his staff done a great job of getting this Judge program to the top of their respective classification in a very short amount of time. Is a flag coming in here. The hold will be another 30-second penalty here. So 30-second man up for the Bobcats. Extra pass, Checkets, no. And gathered by Kranich. We really like the game of Dylan Kranich in that semifinal. Today he has been great with the long pole for this Judge D.
Bulldogs back to full strength.
The penalty has been killed off. Little lane here, that's high, and will stay. Checked away. Good play by Carter Andrews. A timeout taken by the Bobcats. Timeout Skyview. Just over 2 to play here in the fourth quarter. 2 to play. The Judge faithful feeling it as they come out of that timeout. They know they're just a couple minutes away from that 4A state championship. Here's Ballard. I mean, Skyview would be so close now. The last couple of years, that one's shut down. And controlled by Knight. Jack Wood.
He's fast.
He is fast. Look at that speed. Arrington, nice save. Flag there. Swanwick didn't like it. Kept here. Nice move. Hellstrom plays over. Extra pass in front. Shut down. And that one will beat right. Boy, that first one, you have to wonder if Check's like, what do I got to do to get a goal against this guy? First save was great. Ballard there for the finish. Good answer there for the senior Easton Ballard. His third goal today.
Yeah, Ballard's been playing great for Skyview. He's had good looks, good shooter. Great, the thing, Ballard's been having good shot placement.
Yeah.
That was a great shot placement, low and away on Knight.
This one by Tatanka.
The Buffalo, so tough.
Yeah, he is. He's been great. I was really interested in how the face-off would go today between he and Thacker. And, boy, he more than held his own. The sophomore was at times just dominant from the spot. Thacker had his moments there, too, but good battle that Matina was very strong today to help set the tone for Judge. Inside the final 30. Judge, undefeated in region play, had a couple non-region losses. But in the 4A state tournament, they do what they've done all year, and that is great offense, lockdown defense. As this goes out of play, and that will do it. The Judge Memorial Bulldogs are your 4A state champions.
Amazing. Look at that pile. Shout out to the Sky View Bobcats. They played hard. They had a great season. Tip of the hat to Easton Ballard. 3 goals on the day. Stockton Checketts playing hard, getting some good looks, distributing to his teammates. But how about those Judge Memorial Bulldogs?
They had to learn different ways to play. Had to play physical, had to play with speed, and didn't matter the test, be it the size of Green Canyon or the athleticism and talent of Skyview. Judge was up to the task throughout the 4A schedule, the region schedule, and the state tournament. But yeah, you're right. Skyview, another great year. Undefeated, your Region 11 champs. They get back to a state championship game. So many seniors on this roster. Easton Ballard, what a great year for him. Over 65 goals. Thacker at faceoff, a senior. Carter Bishop, a senior. Checketts, a senior. We could go on and on about this group and the foundation they've helped build in a very short time at Skyview and the sustained success. You think about 3 state championship appearances. I know you'd love to take home first place, but there are teams that would love to be here. And in the moment, it's always hard to come off a loss, but still a great year for Sky View. But boy, Judge, we talk about how young they are and how good they'll be for years to come. This is a really, really good Judge roster, and no doubt the 4A state champs. Your final thoughts of game season here for 4A?
I thought 4A was probably more competitive this year than it's ever been. Between Skyview, Judge, Green Canyon, 3 really great teams all in 4A. Really happy to see the Judge Bulldogs come out on top. This coaching staff has worked so hard and have coached these kids so well. They play great lacrosse. Really sharp young players. Excited for the future of Judge. I think if there was going to be a player of the game, it'd have to be Sean Jerome. 6 goals. You know, without him, it could have been a different outcome. But just really happy for the Bulldogs. Congratulations to this coaching staff and Sean Jerome, player of the game.
Judge set the tone early. I mean, Skyview scored the first goal. They went on a 6-0 run, 7-0 run actually, into the second quarter, and Judge just too much. Your 4A state champion, Judge Memorial Bulldogs, great games. Again, Matina was great from the face-off. I thought the defense of Kranich was spectacular on the big check-its from X. Obviously, Knight made big saves. The goals from Jerome. I mean, a team effort for Judge Memorial as they capture the 4A state championship. We've got one more state championship. 5A will be a little bit later tonight, but congratulations to both these two teams for great years, some great careers coming to a close here in 4A. We're going to hang around, allow you to see the trophy presentation, second place trophy to Skyview, and then the state championship to Judge Memorial. I want to thank you for joining us here in this championship game. Tino Psyche, as always, great behind the camera. And for Scott Kellner, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you so much for joining us this season as Judge finishes off the 4A slate as your 4A state champions.
Board of Trustees member. Congratulations to both teams for their efforts and tremendous sportsmanship. The second place trophy is presented to Skyview High School. The 4A state championship trophy is presented to Judge Memorial Catholic High School. The UHSAA would like to thank the staff of Salt Lake Academy for their hospitality and assisting in hosting the state championships. Thank you for your attendance and continued support of high school activities. Thank you for your sportsmanship, and please drive home safely. There will be a ceremonial cutting of the nets in the southwest corner by the school buses outside the stadium. We invite you to join your players there. We need to clear the field and the stands so we can start the next game on time. Thank you for your cooperation.